Cool. Let's get this started. Hello everybody, my name is Staggertron and welcome to the live stream. Today we're playing some Marlow Briggs and the Mask of Death. Hello Sam, the new girl, 1992. Welcome to the stream once again. Can you hear everything okay? We made some adjustments to the mic and the game and stuff. Everything sounds good so far? Yeah. Oh, this is cool. Okay, cool. So, this game's awesome. We're gonna do a semi-blind playthrough because I played this before, but I've never beaten it, so I kind of know what happens. We're gonna start fresh. It's gonna be fun. This game's not meant to be taken seriously. It's really fun. Whoa, Tark's Gauntlet. Hey, man. Everything sounds good?
Damn, it's hot there.
Welcome to the stream, dude.
You fight fires for a living and you're complaining about the heat?
Yeah, but I'm on vacation.
I wish you could have come to a different dig, you know? It's not usually like this. The armed guards, the workers, they're just trashing this place.
Hey, Eva, it's okay. We're out of here soon.
Oh, dude, this game's actually a lot better than Devil's Third. It's, basically if you played God of War or Devil May Cry, mixed it in with some elements of, like, Castlevania, and then wrapped it up in, like, a late 80s, early 90s movie package, like, this is pretty much the game. It's so good.
But
excellent. And you are?
Marlow Briggs.
Marlow's my boyfriend.
Yeah.
For a few days.
Well,
Yeah, I'm trying it out. We'll see how it goes.
Now, Miss Torres, I believe you had an update for me?
Yes. We've
How is the
recovered
chat
last
delay?
major
Is it, like,
codex,
on
and
par,
it appears
or-
to be in remarkable condition.
Wonderful news. Excellent work.
Oh,
Miss
cool.
Torres.
That's awesome.
But,
Fantastic. Yeah, that chat
I'm
delay
afraid
was a
you're
pain in
going
the
to have to
ass,
find
wasn't
someone
it?
else to help you with the translation. I don't think this is working out like I'd expected. I can finish out the week, but
Yeah,
Signed
go
a
ahead.
contract.
that was before
Share
I
it.
knew what was going on here.
Spread the
Now
word.
that you know,
I'm back on the
I suggest
internets.
you get back to work.
Hey, you can't talk to her like that.
Oh, but I think I can, Mr. Briggs. You are not leaving.
I should really
here
stop
until you
talking during
translate
cinematics. I'm sorry.
Every last codex. Am I understood?
You can't keep us here against our will. Come on, baby. We're out of here.
Us?
Marlow! Get your hands off me!
Back up. Let her go.
Mr. Briggs, I'm afraid I'm going to have to let you go. Distraction in the workplace will not be tolerated. Kill the boyfriend.
No!
No, no, no. Use that. And this is what happens when people tell me no.
No! Marlow! Oh God, please, no!
Well, you know the game's gonna start off really good is when you die before you even start playing the game, right?
Save your breath, Miss
I'm
Torres.
sorry, Tarks, I didn't mean to make you wait
There's
so
no
long,
God
man.
here.
I finally got stuff ironed out, as you can
Now,
tell. It
that's
just
not very nice.
took a little bit long,
No
and I
more
actually
of
have
this
some
talk
free
of
time.
leaving. I'm sure Mr. Briggs wasn't your only loved one, and I can assure you, my reach is
I appreciate your patience.
quite long. Do I have your cooperation, Miss Torres? Splendid. Now, if you would please accompany these gentlemen
you're
to
probably
my
right.
helicopter, I will be along.
Oh, but then I have to
momentarily.
alt-tab it.
And to think, we almost made it an entire
I'll wait till the
day
cinematic's over.
without a workplace accident.
Oh. Okay. Can't I add that later? I suppose.
Rise, sacred warrior. Rise and breathe air, free of the stench of Xibalba once more.
This part reminds me of Splatterhouse because in Splatterhouse you basically die and then some crazy mask like resurrects you and makes you super powerful.
Thieves, dogs, they have
Cool,
looted
so
the
I'm just gonna
temple.
adjust the title
Shook
really
torrents of
quickly.
pus.
Alright, awesome. Title's
Any
changed.
ideas?
We're good to go.
Simple. Kukulkan's fangs can snap that hook like a twig.
Alright, so yeah, this game basically plays like God of War, Devil May Cry. You have your light combos, and then you have heavy combos, and then you could dodge roll, jump with the A button, block with left trigger, and then we'll learn some pretty cool magic along the way too.
Is that another death mask?
Indeed. Only the secret warrior can see their spectral form.
I don't know about this.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely feels like Dante's Inferno. This part reminds me of Uncharted, because you're like climbing and scaling very large vistas and crazy stuff just happens all the time.
Champion must know no fear.
So these yellow orbs will give you experience, and then there's you can attack these yellow orbs for more.
These masks
Red,
aid
the
secret
red mask give
warrior
you
on
health,
his
and then the
journey.
blue ones will give you magic, of course.
Hey, this is easy. Whoops.
Look, the land of my people. Still as beautiful as I remember. But something feels wrong.
Actually, I think they had a $5 million budget, and even though the game got mediocre reviews, I think it gained its budget back, and I think it profited 46 million or something. It was crazy. I just read up on it.
All words.
And like the game right now is on sale for 74 cents on Humble
They
Bundle.
must be punished.
Trust me, it's gonna be a bloodbath.
A bloodbath. Gods will be so pleased.
Like I'm surprised they never made a sequel, and they only made this for PC and Xbox 360. I'm surprised that they never made like a PS3 port.
Teach these rogues to fear the wrath of the sacred
I'm
warrior.
guessing because it's got a really high positive rating
yeah,
on Steam. I think it
class
holds like a
sensation.
90%. It's really positive because the game is actually really fun. Like even though it's a budget title, it's still like pretty high quality, and like right now I'm running at 60 frames per second. So as far as I know, like it's really smooth. Yeah, of course you would buy the honey bundle and the Sakura bundle. Yeah, I think I bought this game when it was like $2, and then when I was browsing the Humble store yesterday, I saw this for 74 cents, and I was like, people need to buy this game because it's awesome. Oh yeah, and then you could use B to grapple, and then you could throw enemies.
Attention, attention, this is Hang Long. There is an interloper in the area.
This game kind of feels like a Michael Bay movie because there's like a shit ton of
We
explosions.
expect the threat to be neutralized within the hour. Workers are expected to work through their daily break to offset any potential loss of efficiency, understand?
His
Alright,
towers
awesome.
from
Thanks, man.
above.
I
Shield
appreciate
yourself.
the help. Try to get this set up for me, man. Alright, we can deflect some missiles.
Whoa!
Yes, sacred warrior. Your bravery is an inspiration.
That's awesome. I'm like I said, I'm glad you're able to help me figure it out.
Attention security forces. This is Hing Long speaking. Mobilize and converge on the intruder without delay. Neutralize him.
This game is just so over the top. Like, these are clearly like unreal situations that no human should be put through. But I mean, we just got resurrected and we're kind of like an immortal warrior, I guess, so it just kind of makes sense. I'm sorry if you could hear me like pounding on the controller.
Secure all orders. Workers on shift are responsible for loss free common company property.
Brace yourself.
Security forces. As the intruder is still alive, you must have misunderstood my orders. When I say to neutralize him, I meant to kill him. Do not disappoint me any further.
Alright, awesome, man. I appreciate that you're sharing the stream. I should have put something on Twitter, but I didn't think this test stream would turn into a live stream super fast. Alright, cool. I love these turret sections because they're so like, oh man. Alright, so when you come to a turret like this, it's usually a challenge. But you're gonna see how over the top this is in a second. This is so unrealistic and I love it. Like, look at how fast these choppers are going down. Like, this is... oh, I love it. Coming in like swarms of hornets. Ah! This came out in 2013? I think either 2012 or 2013. I actually have this on Xbox 360 too. That's how much I love this game. I mean, I think the Expendables came out around that time, so that kind of makes sense.
Climb across the ledge. Nimble as a cave spider.
I mean, if this was an actual movie, like, this screams like Stallone or Schwarzenegger or like, you know, even Terry Crews, you know, just like, this feels like an Expendables movie. Oh yeah, I did check out that that video. I just never had a chance to comment it. It's the super creepy part, right? Where Casey's like doing the voiceover.
I bestow a new name upon you. Kamikal Halishel Shohol. It means
I thought it was cool. I'm really looking forward to your Fatal Frame review, actually. Well, I mean, all your reviews are awesome, so I'm always like stoked when you put out a new one.
How am I supposed to get through that?
I sense an explosive
It turned out really good, I
development in your
think.
immediate future.
Like Casey's voice is like naturally good for creepy voiceovers.
Perhaps all you need is a push to get you back on track, eh?
Oh yeah, gotta push the cart over here.
Seriously, do I have to spell it out for you? Push the cart into the pistons!
The mask clearly doesn't like what I'm doing. It doesn't want me to explore.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh man, janky platforming. Here we go. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'm on a, oh jeez.
The
That
prophecy did not say you would be quite so
janky
Oh
platforming
yeah,
for the
I'm
win.
good.
Ay, ay, ay.
It could be me because I have like the stream open, I guess. Like I have my dashboard open, so I guess it's probably counting me as a viewer.
Nicely done.
Yeah, like the platforming, I guess the one complaint I have in this game is the platforming is super jank. But like the combat's definitely like the highlight of this game.
Through here.
And like health isn't overabundant, so I don't see myself dying too often. Yeah, I mean, there's some weird like animations in this game because I mean I guess they intended this to be like a budget game, so I'd imagine some of the animations are definitely not fluid.
You can use one of the ropes to cross.
Oh man. Mitsurugi. What did you call it? Webcam hentai or something? Oh, that game was interesting. I just wish it had more. Just wish it had more to it than just like battle arenas. I wish it actually had like a world to explore. And I mean the game's short too. What is it, like 6 battle arenas? So I mean.
Triage refinement efficiency is everyone's responsibility. Report inefficient behavior or attitudes to
Oh yeah.
superiors
Mitsubishi camcorder hentai.
Marlow, I heard from the
that
guards
shit
that you
makes me laugh.
survived. How is that possible? The legends of the ancient artifacts imbued with the power of resurrection, all the sacred warrior stuff? Can't be true, can they? I guess I'm hopeful enough to leave you these messages. Don't worry about
Sometimes it's the
I'll do
stupid
whatever
jokes
Long
that
wants,
make
and I'll be
people
back
laugh the
as soon
most.
as I can. He promised not to hurt me or my family. I'll hide these notes for you whenever I can.
Plus I think we have the same kind of humor. so I understand. Yeah, I still gotta play through Job Girls. I did like the first like couple of missions, and my thoughts of it are I've played enough of those games to like know what to expect, and the driving is just as terrible as Transformers Devastation. Hey, Skinny Sketches, what's going on? Welcome to my impromptu stream, I guess.
With the aspect of Kinichahao, god of the sun, you must retrieve it.
I don't know. I've been told I have a sense of humor, but I honestly don't think I do.
Just shoot the damn thing.
Yeah, those things can't take much more punishment.
This turret part's kind of trippy because every time I pass under these blades, I feel like they're to crush me. Oh yeah, it is. It's the older model. There's this crazy part too. Oh god. So I'm basically gonna get crushed if I don't destroy this piston in time. And we're good to go. Good to go. I would really love like a remaster of this game or a sequel and put it on Sony platforms, because I feel like Microsoft Xbox is like, at least the Xbox One, I feel like it's dying off slowly, because I felt like when I had the system I was like scrounging for games. So they should just put this on PS4. I would be content with it. I would buy this again. Oh no, quick time events, shit. No, I definitely don't think the Xbox One X will save it. I'm curious to see pre-orders on that though. These scenes are kind of interesting because they're like these weird action sequences that you watch. The game like tends to do that. There's like these weird in-game cinematic cutscenes where it feels like you should be fighting, but you're actually just watching this. And it does like all these crazy camera angles. The game tends to do this like when you get new weapons or anything like that. It's a little bit weird, and it kind of like destroys the... My printer just disconnected? Okay. My bad. There's like other outlets in the apartment to charge your phone. No, this is like an intro to like the next level, I guess. The game does these cinematics a lot. And see, and we basically learned a new ability, the Flames of Kinich, Aha, or Ahu. Cool.
Now
So we learned
that's
magic.
what I call some serious firepower.
Now the fires of the sun god are yours to command.
No, I don't think the title ever comes up in like a cinematic fashion. I think it just like kind of throws you into the game and it does these really cool still cinematic sequences.
Secure ore processor immediately. There is no danger of
Yeah. This game is amazing, and the stuff that it does terribly, it's like the good kind of terrible.
Let's turn up the heat. Feel the burn.
Like, this screams cheesy action movie all over it.
Assassin, she approaches.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm a little busy here.
What the hell? I killed you!
Yeah? Well, I'm back.
If at first you don't succeed.
Oh yeah, upside down helicopter sections. Okay.
No, right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Swing left. Right. Left. Mind the cigarette. Again. Stay left. Right. Right again. Left now. Right.
Yeah, it's really disorienting.
The jungle.
I don't know, should I like read the comments on screen? Like, would you guys prefer if I did that, or as long as I respond in like a timely fashion, you guys are cool with that? Oh, fair enough, yeah. See, like, here's another one of these, like, still cinematic scenes that I just opened, like, a temple door. And now we're getting attacked by, like, spiders. Or some kind of crazy, like, mutated spider half-beetles. Cool, so we can throw knives now with right trigger. Fun stuff!
Hide! We have angered Bolontiku, god of the 9th level of Shibalba. He will bury us underneath the nearest fall cords if he finds us.
Relax, big guy. It's just a foghorn.
Oh, that's cool, man. You do what you gotta do. You're gonna keep those privatized until like closer to Halloween, right? That's from what I understand. streaming for 32 minutes, and it feels like I just started playing. Like, time, I guess, actually flies when you're having conversations going and such.
Ek who now?
Ektuaish? This is your name as the
Oh,
sacred
man.
warrior.
Don't want to look down.
Or
Do not call me Choo Choo.
as you wish. Choo Choo. I sense the assassin. She is close at hand.
Oh, that's
yeah,
cool,
She
Skitty.
just flew past.
I was
They're
not
probably
finished.
making some killer
I
artwork
sense something
in
of great
my
power.
I've actually never used that. My graphic design extent is like Photoshop and Illustrator. Didn't really get much into like 3D animation.
Moon Jaguar.
Be cool to learn though. Well, I mean, now I'm in computer forensics, so it's like a completely different field altogether. Illustrator's fun, and vector art's like really cool because with vector art you can kind of just like you can scale it to how big you want vector art to be, and you don't even have to worry about it being stretched or anything like that. Like the quality kind of retains itself. So like I appreciate vector art, and vector art can be as complex or as simple as you want it to be. I mean, if she wants to, it's completely up to her if she wants to make it, but... So one thing I've noticed about action games like this, like, if action games or like action movies were real life, like, props to the hero that decides to put himself into these like crazy situations where he decides to climb like a 50-foot oil harvester with the potential of like falling into a fan or like falling off the actual oil harvester itself and like not having a fear of death, you know?
It's grilling time!
Oh yeah, take your time. No rush. You know, I don't expect I'll be a big YouTube live streamer anytime soon. I'm just glad to like have content back on my channel now. It only took like a year. At least with the live streaming, it'll help me be a little bit more consistent. So I'm grateful for that. I suppose one could say that live streaming is a cop-out because it's a little bit more simpler than making an edited video, but to each their own. Oh no.
Focus, Choo Choo.
Jumped a little too early there, or too soon, yeah.
Prepare for arrival at Chillinville. ETA 30 minutes.
Careful, the path here is treacherous.
Oh, this platforming is super jank. I don't like this at all.
ETA 30 minutes.
Everywhere you turn in this game, there's always an explosion.
I don't think I can make that jump.
Don't think, do! Be wary of these creatures. What they lack in size, they make up for in number.
So I know I'm fighting beetles, but as long as I don't have to fight any like giant hornets or wasps, I should be able to finish this game. You know what? I could actually upgrade my weapons after this. I completely forgot. Cool, let's upgrade some weapons. So as you can see here, these are the weapons that you'll eventually get. So this is the main scythe. These are some Takav's bloodthirsty claws. They're kind of like dual daggers, which are kind of cool. Fast attack speed, lower damage. You get the Forsaken Sting, which is kind of like a Castlevania type whip. And Paton's Tusk, which is one of the weapons I actually haven't gotten yet. But that'll change. So I think I could upgrade this fully. Absolutely cool. Cool. Wow. Kukulakan's Fangs is fully upgraded. I can't pronounce that.
Through here!
Cool, another collectible.
Marlow. Long is bringing me to different temples to decode runes for him. It looks like he's been prepping these sites for years. I don't know how long he's been gathering Tiar's Chakik. Maybe Long used its power to do whatever he did with that mountain back there. The guards talk about you like you're the angel of death or something. They said they've dealt with trespassers before, but you're different. It looks like you're not giving up on me. I'm glad my kidnapping hasn't made you any less romantic. Be careful, babe.
It's funny how this dialogue says that my character's different. Of course he's different. He got resurrected by a Mayan death mask, and I'm pretty much some like sacred immortal warrior, which is awesome. Ready to kick ass and chew bubblegum, but I'm actually not out of bubblegum.
Safety crews, you are fired. Before leaving, please make your workplace as unsafe as possible. With any luck, the trespasser will fall to his death, or be burned alive by flame jets, or crushed by giant pistons. Thank you for your understanding.
It's because the little art dudes are cool. The voice actor that plays this villain right here, he kind of reminds me of like the one of the voice actors for like Shadow Warrior or something. Or I feel like I've heard him in some other games as well. Yeah, I do. Captain Carl. Yeah. Sounds familiar. gonna wait for these beetles to all come here because I've tried to fight them while walking through this, and it's not fun. Oh man, art's never easy. Yeah, I used to get that a lot too when I was in graphic design.
What manner of machine is this?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I was going to guess demon brother of Yunkosh, god of maize. But I do not see a ear of corn growing out of his head.
Oh, that would explain why I haven't seen them around on any
Oh,
streams.
come on. Who designed this?
Careful. I sense the murderess is very near.
Oh, sure, man. Yeah. If you wanna send me that, well, yeah, I guess you could send me that on Discord, even though I don't have a server. Yeah, for sure. Do you guys prefer the chat on screen, or do you think I should, like, take it off for future streams? Just in case people say crazy shit. Because it's probably bound to happen. Well, that's good that you're enjoying the stream. I'm glad I can be somewhat entertaining. I guess I could say I enjoy doing this a lot more than when I tried to do my sad attempt at Let's Plays or whatever. Or whatever you used to call them. Upload a Let's Play video every 5 months. Yeah, I saw that when I was like setting this up that YouTube had like a filtering thing. I guess I should make some mods. That'd probably be a good idea too. Like, these sections here are like cinematically cool, and like I don't mind them, but man, it would be so much better if you could actually play these sequences, you know?
This place is coming apart.
Oh, the traditional riot mercenary with the shield. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely. Hop on some Google Translate there and try to do as best as I can with the foreign words as well. I'll probably do that once the stream's over. Actually, now that we have all the settings kind of ironed out. Is everything still running good, or is there like a bit of a delay in any sort of
Triage processing facility has sustained damage. Do not leave posts unattended.
Alright, awesome. Awesome.
Relocate all essential ventilation mechanics to non-damaged sectors immediately.
Thanks, guys. You know, I appreciate. Wow, hold on. Press and hold A to jump away from the direction you are facing. Why do I have to hold it? That's weird. But what I was gonna say is, I appreciate that you guys are taking the time to watch this. It means a lot. I just got my legs singed by fire. I should be in excruciatingly amounts of pain not being able to walk right now.
Be wary of their sting.
It's mine they ought to worry about.
Unauthorized personnel detected in the area of Rotary Crane 325.
Like, the environments in this game just look so crazy. Like, if I was standing on this, I would be fucking terrified. Yeah, they actually get a lot crazier. I think when I first played this game, I think I made it about halfway, or I made it decently far. But then, yeah, my computer just couldn't run the game anymore. So, like, I feel like it's really good that I built this PC to be able to play games that I've been wanting to play for years. Like, I haven't touched my Steam library in God knows how long. Like, I have such a massive backlog in Steam games now that I can actually go and play.
Attention workers. To deal with a trespasser known as Mr. Briggs, all employees now have full access to the weapon lockers. And any worker who successfully wounds Mr. Briggs will be partially reimbursed for the cost of weapon rental.
Yeah, my Mac has the same amount of RAM, like 4 gigs, and like I'm only running 8 right now. But once I get that other RAM stick, I'll be running the full 16, and be very satisfied with that. Yeah, right? Shadow Warrior? Man, I finally got my my Shadow Warrior 2. It's back home right now, and I got my my mom to send it to me, so I'll have Shadow Warrior 2 relatively soon. But I mean, we have the PC versions too, I guess, if we ever wanted to play it. Because every video game needs an obligatory elevator section.
Okay, this thing is going all the way to the top floor.
I just want to throw you off the sides. There we go. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I wanted Night Trap, but at the time I was like a little strapped for cash, so I had to make some sacrifices for sure. But I'm really happy I got Ys Origins. I'm probably gonna play that on stream at some point for sure. I was going through my my Steam library, and I actually have most of the Ys games on Steam. Like I have Ys Origins, Ys 1 and 2, Oath of Felgana, and I just got Ark of Nipishtim yesterday because it was like $4 on Humble Bundle.
Joined in the afterlife by their immediate family.
So, maybe I could do like a Ys marathon, I suppose. And Ys 8's coming out soon too, so. they? I wonder how fast that's gonna sell out. Okay, I clearly hit the block button there. There we go. Yeah, I'm still on the fence for the NES, like the SNES Classic. It's like, it's cool, but I mean, you're essentially paying for a plug and play. Like 90 bucks for, what is it, 90 bucks for a plug and play and 2 controllers?
Can you hear me out there, Mr. Briggs? You seem intent on
Oh wow, so yeah,
inconveniencing me.
wouldn't even be able to,
It would be in your
wouldn't have been able to
best
pre-order it. I was in
interest.
class till
Stop
5
meddling in things
o'clock.
you don't understand. And stop making everything explode.
Yes, put your weight into it.
Alright, Sam, the new girl, 1992. Have a good night. I'll probably be joining you sometime later. Yeah, I know it's a good plug and play, but like, I don't know. I guess I kind of feel weird because of the stigma with like other plug and play systems, but I mean, I know it's Nintendo. So, I mean, yeah, Star Fox 2 is quite the, would be definitely the selling point for me too. And I guess another thing too is I used to own a lot of those Super Nintendo games, but when I was younger, my mother basically sold my Super NES for peanuts with like all my games. So I don't have a lot of those games anymore, and I kind of miss having them like in my collection. But I mean, even though they wouldn't be physical copies, at least they would be on like some sort of physical hardware kind of thing.
They should fear you now.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the fact that they're making like a 30th anniversary re-release of Street Fighter 2 on cartridge, and it's like $100 bucks?
All security personnel, proceed to secondary ore melting facility immediately.
I forget who's making the cartridge, but I was reading about it. Yeah, I am 8-bit. I actually ordered Hyperlight Drifter from them. Oh yeah, definitely. I wonder if it's gonna be like Ultra Street Fighter 2 with the bonus characters, or if it's just gonna be a straight up re-release of Street Fighter 2 on cartridge. And apparently they're doing like a limited number of a red cartridge, and then they're doing one like blanket colors too. Oh, it's regular Street Fighter 2? Of course. You know what, I recently bought Ultra Street Fighter 2 fairly recently because I actually didn't pay full price for it, and I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than I thought it would. It actually works really well with the Pokken controller for the Wii U. I don't even remember where I'm supposed to go. Oh yeah, I was reading about that. Hello, M. Santerre. Ha. What's good? This game is good.
Ooh, that's hot.
I guess that is why they call you a smoke jumper and not a fire jumper.
I don't get this. If I'm dead, then why do I still feel pain?
Do not complain to me of pain, sacred warrior.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. That they're. I guess they're doing it for the collectors, and I mean collectors will probably pay that kind of money. But yeah, no.
Complained about the pain.
No, not BTS. Don't spam me with BTS stuff, okay? Yeah, I'm not getting that cartridge for sure. Alright, let's cool it on the cap locks.
Medical staff. Even Torres has had a terrible accident and she... Well, please send the coroner to my office. Doesn't feel so good, does it, Mr. Briggs? Rest assured, Miss Torres is still with us. But I cannot guarantee how long if you persist on your misguided rescue attempt.
Oh, it's my girlfriend's younger sister, and she's obsessed with K-pop. But yeah, I would definitely appreciate it if she would stop the cap locks for sure.
Take heed of the claws, sacred warrior.
Just trying to keep the chat like in line and not like over the top, and you know, just trying to have fun here. Just cap locks can get a little bit crazy sometimes. That's all. Wow, I've already hit an hour. I feel like I've been playing for like 15 minutes. Right? I think Japanese heavy metal is the craziest shit, honestly. I listen to that from time to time. It's very amusing. There's also another band I listen to, Dead by April. I know they're not from Japan, but they're such like a unique sound because like they sound like a boy band, but then their other singer just like starts screaming some crazy like heavy metal vocals, and it sounds amazing, and it just kind of works as like crazy as it is. Yeah, I don't mind baby metal from time to time. Like I listen to them like periodically, but I wouldn't like go out of my way to like I guess I could say I enjoy some of their songs. I know my girlfriend loves them a lot, and she doesn't even like heavy metal, so you know, at least they're doing something right. What's one of their songs? I think it's called Katana or something. I think that was a pretty good tune. It's just because it's a style of genre that just like it's a mixture of genres that just shouldn't work, and somehow it got really popular. Oh yeah, Karate. That's the song. I thought it was called Katana for some reason. I think that's off their second record. Yeah, sounds about right. I guess I should upgrade my stuff. cool. Yeah, I see what you're saying there, Tarks. Like I said, it's two genres that shouldn't work, and they somehow made it to work, but, yeah. I lost my train of thought there. Oh, I hate this part. I hate this part. Oh my god. Oh, jeez.
Ready yourself for a mighty leap.
What? I jumped there.
Ready yourself for a mighty leap.
Oh, this part's gonna be annoying. I can feel it. Just gotta focus.
Ready yourself for a mighty leap.
Not gonna lie, a checkpoint would be really nice at this section right now.
Ready yourself for a mighty leap. Ready yourself for a mighty leap.
I don't remember the name of the sidekick, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I can see what you're saying about the vibes. This mask actually like reminds me of the mask in Splatterhouse, at least the remake anyway. Even though the mask in Splatterhouse was voiced by Jim Cummings there, that voiced Pete and all the Disney shows there.
Ready yourself for a mighty leap.
I really hate this part. I'm sorry for noobing it up, guys. Just sometimes the way the camera is, it's hard to see like where the obstacles actually are. So it just makes it like really hard to dodge them.
Ready yourself for a mighty leap.
Alright, I think I'm gonna get it this try. I know when I was playing this game the other night, this part gave me issues too.
Into the line!
There we go. Yeah.
It's grilling time!
Solid fight.
There's gotta be a way to reroute these tracks.
Oh god. Getting run over by a train is not fun. Not that I would know.
Let's turn up the heat!
Yeah, I think it's the main character that kind of sounds like Eddie Murphy, I think. Tarks, I think you should buy this game for 74 cents. I think you would get a lot of enjoyment out of it. We got this health over here. Yeah, no doubt. I think the cheapest game I paid for was like 50 cents, and the sad thing is the game wasn't even worth 50 cents. Ghostbusters Sanctum of Slime. It was so terrible. And then I remember when I saw that the Ghostbusters like 2016 game came out, and it was exactly the same thing. I was like, why would they repeat a formula that failed already? Like, it's pretty sad when you pay 50 cents for a game and it's not even worth it. Alright, I think I can upgrade this to final. Yeah, I can. Awesome. Cool. So my flame magic is max level. Fantastic. Pac-Man World Rally on PS2 at EB Games around 5 years ago. Dude, didn't you do like a review on that like many years ago? Because I'm pretty sure my buddy Josh like linked me to your review. And I'm pretty sure like that's how we started talking and stuff. Yeah, okay. So I'm not going crazy.
Careful. This cutthroat may actually be competent.
I think the cheapest game, actually, I have a really cool story about
The
EB
executionist.
Games actually.
She is a
When I was back home,
but with a
they
hint of
had
cigar.
just opened up like a second location
I sense your love
in what we
is
call the
near.
South End.
Eva.
And when I went in there, this guy was like trading in his whole PlayStation 2 collection for like a tablet or something stupid. And he was like trading in all these like really good RPGs like Dragon Quest 8 and like Xenosaga 1 and 2. I think he had all the Devil May Cries in there and like a few other like really good games. And I went there and I talked with him or whatever, and I'm like, man, like too bad. And I told him, I'm like, man, too bad I didn't have cash, because I would like buy all these games off you right now. And so I went back to EB the next day, and the games were still there for like super cheap. And I picked up, yeah, all the Devil May Cry games, Star Ocean, Till the End of Time, Dragon Quest 8, Xenosaga 1 and 2, and a few other games for like super cheap. I think it cost me like maybe 20 bucks. It was awesome.
They're getting away. You must dispense with these funds quickly.
You disappoint me.
I may have
Mr.
told you that story
Harris.
already,
I
but in
thought you
case if
more
anybody
than
else is
capable
listening.
of dispatching one petty tag-along. Have I overestimated your abilities?
No, sir. I can't explain it. You saw me kill him. I don't know how he survived.
Yeah,
we can
like
guess you're stunning.
the games are like priced at
You have the
super
vessel,
cheap.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's probably like my best like
The
EB
hour of my
games
ascension
like haul.
draws near. Count yourself blessed to pay witness.
As you say, sir.
Ever the unbeliever. A demonstration is in order.
Oh, nice. So like 55 OG Xbox games? That's cool. Or was it like a mix of like OG Xbox and like Xbox 360?
Do you see now, Miss Carreras? Soon, I will be capable of so much more! Thanks in part, at least, to our lovely guest.
Oh, cool.
I need some
Yeah,
volunteers.
what was it, a couple years ago? I
think
started
a
collecting
promotion's
for the
in order.
original Xbox because I bought an OG Xbox for like 20 bucks. And I'd like to say I have some really quality titles for it. A few that come to mind are Operation Redshift, Voodoo Vince. Stubbs the Zombie is probably
If
my
you will
favorite
excuse me, I still have
game
much
out of the
to
lot
do.
because I know how expensive that game
So-
can be.
So much to
Yeah, I definitely
No.
have some really
You're
cool
leaving.
Xbox
I'm not
games
letting
to
him
share.
take Eva again.
Wait!
Eva!
do. Don't disappoint me, Miss Carreras. I tend to get a little moody.
Oh, nice.
when
Yeah,
I'm
I remember Dark
disappointed.
Watch. That was interesting. I had that for PS2. It was like
Good luck, boys.
like a horror gothic Wild Western type game, right? Alright, cool. So
Use the power of the sacred warrior.
we have a new power. We could basically mind control enemies, so that's pretty cool.
Yes! Now this one fights on the winning side.
Gun was also really good. Yeah. Gun was amazing. Oh, what games did you throw away?
Now. Vulcan's fangs can help you bridge this gap.
Oh shit, that sucks. Lord of the Rings, the Third Age. I'm sure I remember that one. I think that's a strategy game. I'm not too sure.
And maybe let go at some point. Huh?
But yeah, it always, I don't know, it always bugs me when like people don't take care of their stuff. Like especially when it comes to games. Like I remember when renting games was a thing, you know, people would like scratch the piss out of the discs or like destroy
Marlow,
like
these notes
the
are getting
manual,
harder to leave
and it's just like,
behind.
why?
Long is stepping up security.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still safe, and I hope
it
you
might
are
have been
too.
an RPG.
Long has been flying
I'm
us
not
from
too
temple
sure. I
to
don't even
temple in
think
his
I've ever played
helicopter.
it.
We're never at each one for more than a few minutes. Long is in a big hurry and keeps talking about being finished by sunset. The stuff he's been having me translate is getting weirder. The symbols and language are bizarre. I know you hate it when I get technical, but parts of it are written in proto-cuneiform, which suggests it's much older than its surrounding ruins. Be careful.
She's escaping to the other side.
No, really?
Wouldn't mind giving, was it Lord of the Rings War of the North another go? Again, another game that I never finished, but I actually enjoyed quite a bit. Seems to be an issue of mine. I tend to play games and never finish them. So many rockets! Rocket deflector. Well, the Lord of the Rings movie games is at least the EA ones, if I recall correctly. Apparently, those were like really good. I think like Fellowship of the Ring and Return of the King, if I recall correctly, got a lot of positive feedback. I also remember playing that like Lord of the Rings Battlefront game. What was it, Lord of the Rings Conquest? I remember that being like somewhat decent, and it was different because it was like fantasy over sci-fi.
Falling dramatically.
It's cause movie tie-in games have such a negative like reputation, because it's just everybody assumes that movie like tie-in games are gonna be shit, you know?
Oops, too late.
Like there's definitely a few diamonds in the rough. Like one of my personal favorites is X-Men Origins Wolverine, the Uncaged edition. Though you have to play that one. Oh my god, I hate this
Take your
jumping.
time and try again.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Usually movie tie-ins are bad, and that's probably why you get a lot of strange looks, but there's like a few diamonds in the rough for sure. I just remember X-Men Origins Wolverine being awesome, and like way better than the movie because it was like ultra violent, and like when you got hit you could see like Wolverine's insides and stuff, and like watch him regenerate on the fly. It was so crazy.
Come on! You command the powers of the
Alright, note to
ancients,
self,
and then
don't
you
jump
fall in a hole
when the
and
platform
die?
is moving towards the fan. But I've actually played my fair share of good, surprisingly good movie tie-in games, surprisingly. I also didn't mind the Green Lantern Rise of the Manhunters one, because it kind of played like this, and then it had some Star Fox sections, which were like kind of cool. Oh, was it?
I thought you were a goner for sure.
Sorry, so you're the only one watching my stream now. I didn't even play Peter Jackson's King Kong, and I heard that was pretty decent. Hey, cool, we got another challenge. A little bit of an obstacle course here.
Personnel are encouraged to report on-site infestation of ferocious jungle beetles.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of those games, they don't age well. I still play X-Men Origins Wolverine from time to time. I actually beat it once on 360 and then once on PS3. That's how much I liked it. Because it was like legit like 10 times better than the actual movie, just because of all the over-the-top violence. But like with X-Men Origins Wolverine, you just can't excuse how terrible they made Deadpool. Well, I think because didn't they make like a PS2 port of it too, or something? It was like for PS2, 360, original Xbox, something like that. So I'm guessing they probably had to make some sort of compromises for the time.
If only there was some kind of conveniently placed gun for me to take out these choppers with. If only there was some kind of conveniently placed gun for me to take out these choppers with.
Wow, did he just repeat the dialogue twice? That's hilarious. There we go. Hey, another turret section. I actually didn't get a GameCube till like much later, but the first game I did get for GameCube was Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, which was like a really good remake of Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, dude, there totally is. It's funny because like at least I think so, that in like turrets in games are never in conveniently placed spots, because whenever you go to use the turrets, the enemies are behind you or the turret doesn't have enough range to reach them. Oh dude, Twin Snakes is awesome. I also need to catch up on Metal Gear Solid. I've only played 1 and 2. I hear 3 is amazing. I refuse to play 4 just because I don't really want to watch a movie. I want to play the game. And Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is amazing, and I haven't played Phantom Pain.
No! No! Damn it! I was so close!
Perhaps if you were to better heed your spirit guide.
Thanks a lot. That's real helpful.
Oh, take solace. We have not strayed far from the path. The sorcerer's assassin is still close.
This is true, but didn't in Metal Gear Solid 4, didn't you have to like preload the movies and stuff before you can actually play? Man, these... I don't know, I just remember something crazy, because like, I heard like the cinematic files were so huge that you had to like preload each chapter before you can play it. And apparently the install of each chapter took forever, so that kind of turned me off. And then when I tried to play it, I remember the opening cinematic being like an hour and a half or something crazy long, and I was just like, man, I really don't want to play this right now. I mean, I'll go back to it at some point. Man, this jungle area looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, even though there's like falling fire debris trying to kill me.
The Temple of Artabi. We gave offerings to the Kenicha Hao in this holy place. I ate my first human heart here as a child. It is not as bad as it sounds. I did not rip it from the man's chest. I let his wife do it. It was my first official act as king.
You have to tell me a story about something nice, like kittens or rainbows or just whatever.
Okay. Did you know rainbows are an omen of death?
Oh, the mask dialogue is so cheesy. I love it.
Nicely done.
Hold on. I'll actually check that in a second. Why are you noticing a bit of slowdown? I'll actually check that really quickly. Oh man, I'm at 30 frames per second. My CPU is only running like 5%, and yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. Actually, just gonna double check something here. Just gonna move this over here. Cool. Yeah, I know everything's looking pretty. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good for this, for sure. Man, I'm so happy I just kind of bit the bullet and built this PC. So many benefits, for sure. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, no drop frames, 0%. Awesome. This is cool. Am I talking too fast at all? Sometimes I tend to do that. No, I think there's just some jagged animations, no drop frames, everything's running really smooth. Maybe because I'm on wireless, I still haven't like decided to take the bullet to do like a wired connection. But my wireless connection is usually pretty stable, so I don't. Oh yeah, I guess I should move the box. Okay, cool, cool.
Ferocious monarch scorpions!
Oh, I hate these scorpions. They're a bit of a pain. Whoa!
Flames of Kenicha Hao!
So yeah, what's cool about these scorpions is you can actually ride them and use them as a mount. And it was awesome because he was on fire while I was riding him. That's amazing. Cool, we're getting a new weapon, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to like sit in on this development meeting. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yep, I would have to agree there, Tarks, for sure, man. And now we got super cool, like, dual knife blades. Why not? Let's just have them slaughtering a bunch of bugs too, and cool cinematic still frames. I love it. I feel like this scene in particular, though, is excessively long and over dramatic. Maybe later on. Like I said, I haven't beaten this game fully. I know there's like a water cavern place and like a few other areas, but maybe that'll be the final battle. Just missile drop to like the core of the earth to fight some crazy like ethereal being or something. Who knows? Alright, well actually, I actually think this is probably a good place to stop now for a first stream. If you guys are cool with that. Don't really have a schedule yet, but if you like what you see, definitely hit that subscribe button if you already haven't. Toss a like if you want. You're not obligated to do it, but I'd appreciate it if you did it. And we will probably pick this up tomorrow because it's my weekend and I'll probably have some time to do it. So I will keep everyone posted. Thanks for joining me, Tarks, and everybody else that's in the chat. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter to keep up to date with all my updates. And cheers, I'll see you all in the next one.
Settling down, raising some kids, sacrificing them to the harvest gods,